when things are happening and you don't know what's going on, it's so important to just take a moment to pray, really just pause, because you don't know what God is doing. God could be in the middle of setting you up for a breakthrough or for a miracle. A few months ago, I was invited to meet up with these women. We were supposed to do like a play date with my daughter and the other girls, and we didn't hear from them. So my daughter was really disappointed and she was really sad, and I was telling her, don't be sad because you don't know what God is doing right now. I really didn't know what was going on, but I felt led to tell her that. And sure enough, I had got a phone call from one of the mothers, and she said that the reason why you haven't seen me was because I was in the middle of trying to figure out how to get my car to you. At the time, I didn't have a car, and she told me, she said, God told me to give you my car. I was so shocked and I was in tears. But before that happened, we didn't know what was going on because we didn't hear from them. And if we would have got upset and if I would have responded in an emotional way, if I would have allowed my emotions to get the best of me, I could have said something out of my emotions. A lot of times we allow ourselves to have an emotional response to things, but you don't know what God could be doing. So we have to trust in God. And even though it may not look like how we think or the outcome that we wanted, we have to, at that point, just surrender to whatever's happening, because maybe it could be God's protection. God could be wanting to work a miracle in your life. So you don't exactly know what's happening. But just because you don't know, that doesn't mean that God is not in the midst of it. So when you see things happening, when you don't understand what's going on, take a moment to get your emotions under control and have self-control and really just pray and ask God what's going on, or ask God to work out the situation, because he may be using that very thing to bring a breakthrough in your life.